Allow me, bishops. Allow me, because I'm not a great profounder of the word, but allow me to put my little 2 cents in here. I think that they were being straight up phony. Oh, look at Job. Oh, look at Job. Oh, look at Job. When people overreact and act like they so much in your corner, you better put on your spiritual ear and get your spiritual eyes on and see if they are really for you. Because just because somebody is faithful to you does not mean that they are loyal to you. People will come to church, bishops, every Sunday. They will pay their tithe. They will pay their assessment. And they're really not for you. They're not against you, but they believe it's right to stand up because you're the woman and women of God. But they're really not for you. Some of them really don't like us. Straight up phony. Straight up phony. I'm from Detroit. We don't play. Straight up phony. We tell it like it is. And the Bible says that they sat for 7 days and 7 nights and didn't say nothing. That'll never happen now. They wouldn't do it that way now because they got cell phones. Wow, Job. Oh, you ought to see Job over here. I'm going to call you back. But baby, he ain't got nothing. Y'all know I'm not telling no lie. The Bible says they said 7 days and 7 nights, and they didn't say nothing. Now, I look at this situation. Now they wailed, and now they ain't saying nothing. And that's why I believe, again, you got to discern the people that's around you when you're going through the shift. You better determine who's really with you and who's really for you. Because even the faithful will fall off after a minute. But them that's loyal, when you standing butt naked on the street, when you're on the news, when CNN is covering your situation, the loyal will stand right there with you. They ain't got to stand there. They can go somewhere else. But the loyal will stand right there with you. I know you ain't got no money to pay for my food no more, but I'm going to stand there with you. And see them friends, I promise you, some of them friends, Job had paid for their food. Job had paid their rent. Job had paid their light bill. Job had sent their kids to school. I promise you when he was up, and them same folk, they'll turn on you like you a mad dog with foam coming out of your mouth when you go down. You got to discern where they coming from. You got to discern if they just coming to see what's going on with you, or if they really coming to be with you, if they really coming to be loyal to you. And see, I like the way John Maxwell said it. He said it like this: people who don't increase you will ultimately decrease you. People who are not making some kind of deposit in your life will eventually begin to make a withdrawal. They start telling you things like, the Spirit told me. The Spirit told me to tell you, but I didn't know how to tell you that you was going too high and you was this. The Spirit is telling me, oh, I'm irked by the Spirit that's speaking, because it's not the Spirit of God. Do you think that God want to spend a lot of time talking to you in the Spirit about me? Don't you think he would spend more time in the Spirit talking to you about your own self? Because you low down as I am, you ain't no better than I am. Don't you think he would tell you to love your neighbor as yourself? Don't you think he would tell you that the crack addicts out there, go and get them out the crack house? Why is he speaking crazy, then you get this false courage and you start talking crazy to God. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. See, first he did tell them off a little bit. He said, look, y'all physicians, they ain't got no cure. Y'all know everything. Y'all telling me all about my situation. But look, I don't want to hear nothing you guys say. I'm going to deal with God. And then he starts saying stupid things to God. He says, I wish to speak to the Almighty, and I desire to argue and reason my case with him, that he may explain the conflict between what I believe of him and what I see of him. And see, now they done got you in trouble. You was all right long as you was telling them off, but now you up there trying to tell off God. And so he's allowed himself to come down to their level. He's forgotten who God said he was in the first place. He's forgotten how to trust in God. He's forgotten that I'm just going through a shift right now, and at the end everything gonna be all right. And so he kept on talking crazy and going back and forward with them friends, and eventually the Bible says something like this: then the Lord answered Job. Then the Lord answered Job. Now that could be good and that could be bad. Because in a good way, it means that God's still speaking with you with your crazy self. He's still talking to you while we're being crazy. He hasn't just cut us off totally yet. The bad thing is that he takes care of them that belong to him. And it's just like when you was a good kid, even when you was bad, you was going to still get a whooping. And so the Lord tells him, he said, gird up your loins, Job, and stand up like a man, because I'm getting ready to handle you. He said, gird up your loins. He said, I'm going to demand of you, and I want to answer. And this is, he said, wait a minute. He said, wait, just a minute. He said, where were you when I laid the foundation? You're going to get double for your trouble. There's even some finances in the company that was not supposed to belong to you when you go. It's going to come down the road. They're going to send it to you. Hold your head up high, because after the dust settles, some of the very ones that talked about you when you was down, I hear the Spirit of the Lord say, double. Somebody point at her and say, double. Double. Somebody say, double. Look at somebody and say, double. Double, Peggy. Double. 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 I'm getting ready to take my seat.